Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Let's Play. Today, I'm playing Gacha First. It's a relatively new game. It's similar to the other game that I played, the Let's Play Gacha Memories. Let's see what Gacha First has. It's gonna be pretty interesting, right?
Okay, time to fish. We will try our...
Yeah, I don't want to show ads, but that little prize auto, it's a must. And also, I had to watch a full ad in order to do this. See like you could add your character. Man. Hey man. Okay, seems like there are gonna be updates coming. Let's see. That was a little bit weird. Yeah, definitely. Let's say units. Let's change. Oh, we could check ASC time. So the battle system is going to okay, let's check the time. Well, there's a lot going on in this game, but let's actually make this video a little bit short, and actually, let's see, I don't know what that start is. Although I did play this a little before I started recording, but I did not do a lot much on it. All I did was just make a somewhat realistic to my real room, except for this part in the back right there. That's not my room. And of course, as you can tell, the little about me. No. Doesn't seem like one of the other things in the thing. Let's see. Let's actually change a little bit around. Oh, we get a hands. I'd rather a hands 6, sorry. Oh, so that was what's in there. There are hand materials. That makes sense. More weaken. Wow. So I need a lot more of those. Add more to our party? Okay, that's so cute. Let's see. Is that a here? The gems? Use that light. Sheesh. I got a better idea. I'm gonna pause the video here for a little bit and probably do the rest on our favorite little series, which I believe would be Gacha Memories. Let's see, if I remember correctly, we were talking with Lilith and Looney. Oh, and sorry for the little yawn there. And we're doing an investigation on that weird thing that happened. And I did it, evidently saved it twice. Well then, I'm so not prepared to do this. Well, I wake up, panicking for a moment because of the complete different surroundings before remembering what I was doing here in the first place. And I know I'm gonna speak a little bit fast. But, well, this hotel is one of Mrs. Nichols insisted the two of us take residence in because she wanted to enjoy the money given to us as much as she could, and this hotel is certainly nice. We are currently in England. Wow. England. Brought here by one of Looney Portals. Quite away from home, apparently. She detected a very large tear in space somewhere around here, and that over 100 people already disappeared. Whoa. I wonder, are they gonna come out here to Vegas? Don't know. Probably in one of the other videos. Well, another day. Over 100 people already disappeared in this city. I don't know how the world media still hasn't caught wind of this. Normal people going on with their daily lives, suddenly getting caught in abnormalities and disappearing. Just what did those creepy bugs do to them? Just thinking about it makes me feel ill, considering what happened when even the laser hit one laser hit into me. Laser ones in that's a little bit hard. Bad writing, maybe? I shake my head and sit up from my bed and look at my left arm. It's still a little dark, but I can move it around normally now, and all I feel for it is a dull ache that I can easily ignore it. I asked Mystical to remove the enchantment so I could make full use of my arm in the days to come. I have a feeling we will need it. In any case, I better get myself ready for the day. Raimundo, good morning. I step out of the shower on a cloth to find a smiling Mystical greeting. I smile back at her and walk closer. Hey there, Mystical. I woke up just a few minutes ago. I can see that. I'm used to waking up pretty early in the morning, so I had some free time. Mystical steps a bit closer and starts sniffing me. I raise an eyebrow in amusement. Okay, that's a little bit weird, if you ask me. What are you doing? Exactly! What are you doing, Miss Mystical? Just making sure you're alright. I don't know if 1 week was enough for a full recovery. How's your arm? She asked me in a worried tone. It seems she still is blaming herself for what happened with me, even if I told her it was not. To make my point, I moved my mostly recovered left arm around, and then put my hand on her head, to be exact, patting her soft hair. Wow. Just wow. Yep. Don't worry, your cute head, Miss Connery, told you X number of times it wasn't your fault. Besides, if my arm is good enough to pet you, then I'm pretty much better now. Okay. The sudden translation there was a little bit weird, if you ask me. Despite the dull ache in my arm, I can move it around perfectly now, and that song is getting a little bit annoying. I demonstrate this by taking one of the mystical fluffy ears and playing with it with my fingers. Whenever in fantasy games or fantasy stories that a cat person or a fox person or any kind of subhuman animal and you touch their ears, what do you think would happen? Even though my ears are sensitive. Oh God. You guys pretty much know how I am with this. You've seen my profile picture. It's my dog. So, if this is happening, I already know. Mystico is so cute. I don't know when I started to think like that. Well, she was always cute, being a fox girl. But what I meant is her reaction when I do those things with her, and when she herself does to me. It warms my heart. I take my other hand and start massaging Mystico's other ear. Her tail started wagging to and fro. She must be enjoying it. You're adorable, Mrs. Sickle. Don't change the subject. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is starting to become a love story rather than a freaking adventure. Mystical then takes my left arm in her arms, holding it gently so as to not hurt me. It's still a little bruised. Are you sure you're okay to fight, Raimundo? Worried as ever. She is looking at my arm with a kit puppy expression. Okay. I sigh to myself and draw myself closer to Miss Zuko. I am, and this time we won't be taken by surprise. My arm is only affected by a dull ache. Like the morning after exercises, nothing bad, I can handle it. You just jinx yourself, my friend. There are things gonna surprise you. I have a feeling there's gonna be things that gonna surprise you in this story. I'm glad. I still feel bad for that, though. I can't help it. You're more than made up for that by protecting me at that time. We need to focus on our mission. What is in the past is in the past. I know that, and I just need to make sure. Mrs. Zuko then hugged me, her big fluffy tails wrapping around my body, making me feel warm and comfortable all over. Mrs. Zuko? This is embarrassing. I don't mind it. Having the light goddess in front of me hug me like that is making me feel warm, but I'm confused as why she would suddenly do that. You are one of the very few people who regularly visit me, who plays and chat with me, even though I have been abandoned for so long. I can't think what I'd do if I lose you because of something I did. She looked so sad and scared. She told me that one of the main reasons why she got persuaded to help corrupted Looney out was because of her anger and loneliness at being forgotten by humans. I got cut. That hurt. She couldn't leave for a temple. She was stuck in the sun, the only place she could survive without faith. She couldn't leave. Not by herself. And because of that, she was isolated for who knows how many decades, centuries even. And from what I saw on her temple, she never had company. Miss Zuko is the only one who lives in the Temple of the Sun. I can't imagine being isolated from contact or company for so long. I returned Miss Sickle hug, waiting to, wanting to comfort her, to ensure her that I won't be going in nowhere. Miss Sickle, I told you, it's alright. I won't be going anywhere, I promise. But you can't keep that promise. What? What does she mean by that? Miss Sickle, what do you mean? I could feel that Miss Sickle was trembling almost as if afraid to answer, but at the same time her tails were wrapped around my body, pulling me closer to her, and by the sounds she was making, she was sniffing me too. Oh, I think I know. Because she's a goddess, she could live forever. Well, almost forever. While we are still human, we can't live on as long as she is. That's my guess. It's like she wants to memorize both my scent and morph to her mind. Huh? Raimundo, Mystical, are you both ready? Looney! Looney suddenly appeared out of thin air, a floating piece of glass like hologram, like a flat computer monitor hovering above the ground. Looney-chan, is it time already? Yes, I fear we don't have much time over that particular breach before it gets big enough to sustain itself indefinitely. Then what do we do? Yes, do you have any information to give us, Looney? Checking the time. Both me and Mystical adopted professional personas that the moment Looney said that our mission was about to start, putting the previous issue to the back of our minds for the moment. Even I can see Mystical still looking bad. Ah! She seems determined enough to get this over with, to put all her focus on the mission. This break is larger than any other you two have encountered previously. It covers a whole neighborhood. Wow. The tier in space-time connecting to that sealed off dimension is really, really thin there. What does that mean? More of those bugs? Not only that, the place has become deserted. Its RA was a very old place with only a few inhabitants, mostly thugs and criminals. Wow. But they all disappeared when the anomaly appeared there. I gulped. A whole neighborhood worth of people disappearing because of anomalies? Even if most of them were criminals, that still left a portion that wasn't. And even then, people losing their lives because of those glitches. Do you know if the government was taking wind of it? Apparently they are investigating, but so far they didn't dare enter it, so the whole area is off limits. Mystical, I'll be making a portal for you too. Can I trust you to make use of an illusion to conceal yourself? Yes, Lily-chan. The illusion I'm currently using makes any normal person perceive me as a normal blonde girl rather than a fox one. That's helpful, but I'd like you to remain invisible when you get there. Alright, Looney, how will you seal off this massive breach? You will need to take the bug fix to the centermost position of the place. Your UGPS will help mark the location, but the gachas in an enormous area that big is bound to have powerful defenses. I know it may be too much to ask, but please come back safely, you two. I give Looney a confident smile. Don't worry, Looney, we will. I now know what the enemy is capable of. I won't be taken by surprise again. And you just jinx yourself, my friend. Don't care. Yes, we will make sure to fix that place and come back as fast as possible. Good. Now, as Looney made a portal for both of us to cross, I chanced another look at Miss Zuko. The fun-loving fox is serious this time. Her tails are standing up straight, as her ears... I read back to my mini contest to decide who would pair with who. This sickle practically jumped up and declared she would pair herself with me. The other looked a little hesitant, then attacked. Ow. A hiccup and a yawn just popped up on me. Maybe Mystical still wants to make up for what happened. In any case, we are paired up together to take care of this area now. I have to make sure Mystical is safe and make sure I myself don't get terribly damaged. For recovery, could take days we may not be able to afford. And I'm sure I can count on Mystical to watch my back too. This does not look like a place I would think England would have. Oh, there it is. Damn, normally in this area is strong. My head is clouded. I feel so dizzy. Ramundo. Mystical runs in my direction. I can see her concerns there. But I also notice signs of disorientation. She must have felt that too. I find that, holy smokes. I quickly take Mystical hands and duck behind a large dumpster. Mystical seems surprised, but after a glance around, she seemed to understand what I meant. So many dresses. I never expect there to be so many flying about. The place is literally filled with hundreds upon hundreds of cubes. And what's worse, some of those giant cubes. And then there are those weird flowing eyeballs that are fewer in number but much larger and dark colored. Flowing eyeballs? Well, talking about ICU. Light reflects like erases, like conceals. What did you do? And cast a strong variant of my illusion ability spell. Hopefully it will allow us to get past them without having to fight them. Mystical is right. We can't take all those bugs on, not without getting severely hurt. The two of us combined could easily defeat waves upon waves of them, but it would be risky. Thanks, Mystical. Now we need to find a way to get past them, but first, I take out my UGPS and make note of the dot at the centermost part of this place. We're at the very edge. Darn, this will be hard. Mystical, we will make sounds as we move. She shook her head, confirming that we won't be able to no, as long as we don't do something extreme, they are likely to ignore us. We should try to go to the center as soon as possible. We can't waste energy fighting them. Alright then, let's go, Mystical. Mystical and I hold hands in order to make sure neither of us get separated from the other amidst the bugs. As we make our way amongst the massive weird creatures, I can't help but notice how Mystical looks everywhere, her hair sweeping around like crazy, and the sweat appearing on her cute face. She's nervous and probably a bit afraid that things will go south because of those bugs that are shrouding us everywhere. The deeper we march across this place, the more the neighborhood seems to change. I also noticed an increase in number of bigger cubes and giant eyeballs, meaning that it really seems to get stronger the more to the center we get. Thankfully, none of them saw us yet. This is good. Yet. Just a little more. It would be incredible if we could seal off the Zanoli without having to fight. After I said that, I noticed we were approaching the center of the neighborhood. I also noticed that there's disturbing lack of bugs everywhere close to this place. Ramondo, do you think this is it? Yes, hopefully we won't have to deal with this once again. We followed the UGPS closer to the destination, just as I was about to take a bug fix in order to fix this abnormally. Be careful, I detect a powerful space-time abnormally manifestation. Looney's voice suddenly blared in both mine and mystical ears. We looked at each other and we had just felt it. What in heavens? Raimundo, that thing, I can feel its power. It fired a laser blast in our direction. Mystical and I quickly leap away from its path. What the? The laser made a giant cube where it hit. If that thing were to hit us, especially with it bypassing endurance, we need to go all out. Ah! Making the gacha sword appear in my hands, I dashed towards the humanoid glitch and empowered my blade with the power of light. It dodged. I saw it pointing its hand at me. Gah! Thankfully I managed to duck in time to dodge the attack. Raimundo, get away from there. I did as I was told and jumped away from the humanoid abnormally. The shadow was unable to dodge this time and was thrown backwards by the force of a mystical attack, imprinting itself on the wall not too far from here. Now, you got it. Summon Scarlet Flare. The flames in my plate will be your last warmth. That was a powerful attack from one of my strongest fire units. Do we get it? What? Raimundo above us. I look above, and I pale from the sight. I see. Well, let's make part 2 right after this.